Hello, all you random people out there who may or may not have accidentally clicked on this video, and welcome back. So in the last 3 videos, I guess, I talked about things I have experiences in one way or another. So I thought, why not continue that and talk about the topic of this video. This video is about sleep paralysis, and in case you don't know what that is, I'm going to tell you now. So let's go ahead and start this video. So, what is sleep paralysis? You may ask yourself if you don't know it, which is kind of, I don't think you don't know because most people know. You at least have heard about it, I guess. Sleep paralysis is a state between dream state, which is called REM, and waking up, where you can't move. Your body is all paralyzed because in dream state our body kind of paralyzes us, so we don't move. Like, you know, these dog videos when they dream, you can see that sometimes they are running and sometimes they even hurt themselves. So that doesn't happen to us. Our body paralyzes us with our muscles. They are like tight then, so you don't move too much while dreaming and you don't run around while dreaming. Normally we don't realize that we are paralyzed because we are dreaming and not awake. But sometimes in that state you are waking up. Sleep paralysis is if you hallucinate things while you're in that state. So you can't move and you see like a ghost in the corner or something like that. That is sleep paralysis, which can be ghosts, it can be people coming into your room, it can be things attacking you, and it's pretty creepy if you're in that state. So hopefully you never will experience it. But in case you do, good luck. But since many people experience it, I mean 4 out of 10 people will experience sleep paralysis. Let's talk about some theories why that happens. Starting with the most crazy one. And it's really crazy. It's crazy. That is that people experience that when they are abducted by aliens. It's pretty crazy. So they say that when aliens abduct people, they have paralyzed them, because how else are they supposed to take them without paralyzing them? And that's the reason they can't move, and the things they see are aliens that abduct them. That's the theory, one of the theories for sleep paralysis, which is kind of crazy since there is a logical explanation for sleep paralysis. Then there's also the theory that when you are in that state between dreaming and awakeness, that you can see things that you normally wouldn't see. That you see, kind of your third eye is opening then, so you see things that you won't see when you're awake. For example, ghosts, which is kind of plausible if you think about it. The things people hallucinate in that state are crazy. And since it's not like a normal dream, because you are not in a dream world, but you are lying on your bed and seeing things in your room and not in like another room or something like that. So it's kind of, you know, it seems plausible, it seems possible, but I don't know. And the last one I'm gonna tell you, because I guess there are more theories than those 3, is the one that seems most logical to me, and I think I believe it most likely. And that is, when you are in that state between dreaming and awakeness, your muscles are all tight so you don't move while you're sleeping, which is not a theory. That is a fact. Our body does that so we don't run around while we are sleeping, which kind of opens the question if people who are sleepwalking don't have that, their bodies don't do that because they are obviously moving while dreaming. Maybe their body can't do that, and not all people do that. Or maybe they are half awake without noticing, and that's why they are able to move. The hallucinations you have in that state are explained as you are kind of half asleep, so you're kind of half dreaming, and that's why you see these things. seems really logical, seems really plausible, and I think it's the most possible one of the theories. But you have to know that dreams are still not fully explored by scientists. They still don't know so much about dreams. Like in my soulmate video, I talked about people dreaming or people they have never met, which, if you ask a scientist, isn't possible, but they do. There are many things people still don't know about dreaming, about the dreaming state. So that is something we still have to explore. So it could be that these hallucinations are just nightmares. Just nightmares. That could be the case. Moving on to my experience with sleep paralysis. Well, I have suffered, I guess, from this. I still don't know if it's sleep paralysis, but let's call it just nightmares for now. For like the last, I don't even know when it started. For like the last 5 years, I can't remember a time without them. The thing is, I don't know if they are categorized as sleep paralysis, because when I have these nightmares, it's not like I notice that I can't move. I see these things, as mentioned by so many people who suffer from sleep paralysis. I see things attacking me. I see people running into my room. I see ghost figures coming out of my closet. Big spiders attacking me. Once even a zombie climbed over my bed and tried to, I don't know, kill me. Last night I had like some kind of creature also jumping on my bed and into that corner. It isn't fun, but I never noticed not being able to move. I don't know if I'm able to move in that state. I just know that I always wake up screaming from them, but I have them regularly, like really often. Sometimes even more than once a night. And also, I don't even notice them all the time. When I'm in that state, I mostly even don't remember my dreams. When I wake up screaming, I don't remember them. And like I already said, sometimes I don't even know that I had them until my sister is going to tell me, man, you had like 3 nightmares the night again because you screamed like crazy. Because she's right next to me. Her room is right next to me. At the beginning, when all that started, she would always come and calm me down, because I always would wake her up with my screaming. Since they are happening so often, she doesn't do that anymore, because most of the times I scream like 3 times and then I'm just calm again and I'm sleeping again. So that's basically why I'm not sure if they are just nightmares or really sleep paralysis, because yeah, like I already said, I don't really notice that I can't move, but they are always playing in my room. See things. They creep me out like crazy. But I also have to say, I am scared of everything supernatural, even though I'm a big fan of that, but I'm also very scared of that. You just have to mention like a ghost girl that is evil, and my imagination is going to play tricks on me. I can't watch horror movies. I really can't. I've never watched one even, because even the trailer is gonna give me nightmares for the next 2 weeks. Maybe that's why I always have these nightmares. But there are 2 experiences, I guess, that let me think that there's more to this than just a logical state of our dream state. And that is, I had 2 where it wasn't like I wasn't scared. They started like always. Something was in my room. The first one was I was sleeping normally, and then I moved to the other side, and then I saw a boy standing next to me, like 6 to 8 years old, a boy. But normally that would scare the shit out of me. Normally I would scream and I would run out of my room like I always did before. But for some reason, when I saw that boy, I wasn't scared at all. He smiled at me and I was very calm, and I was really happy to see him. I've never seen that boy before. And then he just turned and walked out. Walked like into my room, not to the door. He just walked into my room and disappeared. And normally I would be happy that he disappeared. But in that case, I woke up, did that, and said, no, don't go, stay with me. And that's pretty crazy, if you ask me. For someone who is scared of everything to do that. I don't know why I would do that. So I was really confused for a while why I wasn't scared. Because, like I said, I didn't know that boy, and it was really crazy, and I've never seen him any time later again. And as I said in my spirit guide video, I made contact with them and asked them many questions. One of the questions was, who's that boy? Because I didn't know. So they told me that he was one of my spirit guides who was moving on, leaving that position as my spirit guide, and just wanted to say goodbye. And that would make sense because I wasn't scared at all. I really wasn't scared of him, which is totally out of character for me. I kind of recognized him, I guess. Not recognizing him really, but knowing who he was somehow because I wasn't scared of him. And the second time, I was laying on my bed, like always, sleeping, turned again, and there was a funny looking guy right next to me. So he was sitting next to my bed, staring at me, making funny faces. Again, I wasn't scared, which is totally out of character for me. And I just turned the other way around and said, go away, I want to sleep. I would have been so scared of him normally. Because they don't even have to look crazy. I am always scared of them, but I wasn't of him. So I again asked my spirit guides. Turns out he's one of my spirit guides who's still with me. I don't know if I mentioned him in my spirit guide video, but he's a crazy guy. Even in my lucid dream thingy, he was like, the first impression I had of him was really, he was a crazy guy. He is a crazy guy. He's like, I don't know, very crazy. Those two experiences were nice and funny and totally out of character for me because I wasn't scared. But I guess since they seem to be my spirit guides, it makes sense that I wasn't scared. I don't know. So thanks to those two experiences, I believe that those dreams are not just normal scientific explained paralyzed moments between dreaming and being awake. It's a little bit more. I mean, that makes sense. It makes totally sense that all of that is what's happening with your body. But I think there's a little bit more to it. So in this state, you are able to see things you are normally not able to see. Not that I think our home is like haunted. It's not. It's totally not. Well, hello. Since my phone decided not to film the ending last time and I didn't notice it because I just started editing the video. Welcome from the future, I guess. So in my case, it is not that ghosts are haunting me and that's why I have these nightmares, because our home is like, we are the first people living here, we built that home, so it's not that for us. For other people it may be. For other people they may have been haunted by ghosts, but not for me. That's what I wanted to say. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe, and please tell me down in the comments if you have ever experienced sleep paralysis. What do you think are ghosts the explanations for it? Or even are people abducted by aliens and that's why they have sleep paralysis? What do you think? Tell me down in the comments. So dream a little dream, and hopefully we'll see each other in my next video. Bye!